Melbourne's bright lights to the shadows of Walhalla. This trip takes around 2.5 hours. I'm not just going there to film a place, I'm going there to experience the atmosphere, the stories, the history, and to give my honest review. Walhalla means where warriors go after they die. On the way to Walhalla, the journey became a little more interesting than we expected. We actually lost our way twice. The first time we realised fairly quickly that something was not right, so we turned back without any drama. But the second time was different. Somehow, we left the asphalt road and found ourselves on a rocky dirt track deep in the woods. At first we thought maybe this is just a road to Walhalla, but after about 10 minutes the road became rougher, steeper and more uncomfortable. Luckily, at the bottom of the steep hill we saw a young man in a 4-wheel drive who pulled up next to him and asked, "Is this on the road to Walhalla?" He told us it was actually a shortcut, but if we continued we would hit rocks, mud and most likely get stuck. That was all we needed to hear. So we turned around and then came the real challenge, climbing back up the very steep hill we had just came down in our electric SUV. Before the ghost of Walhalla could scare us, the road to Walhalla decided to tell us first. My friend Vince and I finally arrived in Walhalla. After a long drive, a couple of long turns, and a small coffee break, we decided to sit down and do a quick recap of the trip so far. The journey had already given us a bit of an adventure before the ghost tour had even started. After that, our plan was simple: explore the town, take in the atmosphere, look around the old streets and buildings, and slowly get ready for the Walhalla ghost tour. At this point, the town was quiet, the evening was settling in, and Walhalla was already starting to feel like the perfect place for a mysterious night.
We're in Walhalla.
That's it.
How was our journey here? Was it exciting? You had a 4-wheel drive, a Ranger. I had a Subaru Forester. And we've never done driving with our cars like that. We ended up doing it in this car here.
That's right.
Is it taking the car? It's an EV. It's a C-Line.
And it was really ridiculous, wasn't it? We get lost. What? Not once, but twice.
Bro, the areas we went to, like, I would have loved to have done that with my Subaru, but it just wasn't.
But apart from that, the woods and everything, when we got in there, how did you feel? Like, did you feel that there was
even right now, you look out into the mountains, it's hazy, like there's like smoke, something, I don't know what is it, what would you call it? It's
really foggy
feeling here.
Yeah.
But like if I was on my own, or you'd be on your own, you'd be shitting yourself. But because we're right now together, we don't feel it as much.
No.
It's got a creepy feeling.
Yeah, it does. I was just talking before, there's this, like, it's noisy, which is just like birds, chirping.
But how creepy was it before we went to that thing, when we passed that town? Whatever it was called.
Yeah. The road.
No one around. The playground was empty, the buildings were empty, houses were empty, no one on the streets.
That's right. And there was this. Yeah. There was this, the very old building there right next to that playground. Do you remember?
Yes.
That was really amazing. I think that looked very old. Like
it looks like an abandoned town. A ghost town or something.
Yeah, and also there's 4-wheel drives all around too. There's 4-wheel drives
and
there.
One kid out of nowhere in the middle of the thing telling us, turn back.
That's right.
You won't make it. Alright, okay.
Lucky we found that guy.
We'll take your word for it. We don't feel like we're in the right place.
Yeah. We're ready. We're getting ready. Yep.
Check out my hiking boots.
Beautiful.
Walhalla is not just a historic gold mining town. It has also been used as a filming location. Parts of the town were transformed into Nepalese village for the Ice Road 2, Road to the Sky, starring Liam Neeson. So before the ghost tour even begins, this town already carries history, mystery, and a touch of Hollywood. This is where Neil Nelson took the footage. Not the footage, the ice road to. I'm just walking through that at night. Did you see that?
We're starting.
This is where the tour really started to feel different. The red lights came out, the group became quieter, and all buildings around us start to look very different in the darkness. I won't reveal the stories from the guide because I think people should experience them properly. But I can say this, the atmosphere started doing a lot of the work. I'm deliberately not showing or repeating too much of what the guide said. Part of the value of the ghost tour is hearing the stories in the moment, in the dark, while you're standing there in the group. So instead of spoiling the details, I'm reviewing the feeling, the atmosphere, the storytelling, the scare factor, and whether the tour was worth doing. So here's my honest review of the Walhalla Ghost Tour. For atmosphere, I would rate it highly. Walhalla at night is already mysterious, and the old buildings, dark paths, hills, trees and silence all help create the mood. For storytelling, the tour works because the stories are connected to the town. You feel like you're not just hearing ghost stories, you're hearing stories that belong to the places around you. For scare factor, I would say it is not extremely scary in a horror movie way. If you are expecting jump scares, this might not be that kind of experience. But if you enjoy slow tension, darkness, history and atmosphere, then it does a good job.
On that door 3 times. And for 10 seconds, I want you to listen. Okay? Now people report hearing footsteps or a shuffling or door slamming. Okay? At the end of the 10 seconds, come back here. We'll meet you down there. Go for it.
I try not to.
Now, guys, when Peter has finished, I'm going to give you all the opportunity to walk.
At the moment, I need to go into this school cottage. They all wanted me, where they're just waiting for me to go into that school. Slightly. Slightly, yes.
And funny enough, one of the biggest scares of the night did not come from a ghost story at all. At the end of the tour, while we were walking back towards our starting location, there was a small black snake on the path. That gave everyone a bit of scare. I ended up volunteering to move it safely to the side of the path using a small branch. So in the end, Walhalla gave us ghost stories, darkness, atmosphere, and even a real snake encounter. For value for money, I think it is reasonable. The tour goes for around 2 hours, and for the price, you get a different kind of night out in a very unique historic town. My final verdict: it is not just about ghosts. It is about the town, the stories, the darkness, the unexpected moments, and the feeling of walking through Walhalla at night. For my first vlog review, this was definitely a memorable place to begin with.